Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayur, and in this series we are going to see how to solve SQL 50 questions from LeetCode. And today we are on our 23rd question, so let's dive in. This is actually a good question. We'll use similar concepts which we have used in the earlier questions by subquery. This question was asked in companies like Google and Capgemini. Okay, so let's dive in. So the question is number of unique subjects taught by each teacher. Okay, we have a column, we have a table in that three columns: teacher ID, subject ID, and the department ID. And so the question is, write a solution to calculate the number of unique subjects each teacher teaches in the university. Okay, so I need to have count. Okay, so let's see here by example. So let's, for example, teacher 1, we have these many records for teacher 1. Okay, so this teacher teaches two subjects, 2 and 3, right? So I need a count of 2 here. Okay, similarly for 2, teacher 2, I need 1 2 3 4. So which means I need to have a distinct of subject ID. So we will use the concept of subquery here. So I'll show you from which table I want the output. So here I've written select distinct of teacher ID and subject ID from teacher, which means I'm taking combination of the distinct combination of teacher ID and subject ID. So if I try to run this, the output I get is this. For teacher ID 1, now it shows only 2 records, 2 and 3. And for teacher ID 2, I have 1 2 3 4. So if I count these subject ID, which means I'll get the correct values. So for 1, I have correct count 1 and 2, and for teacher ID 2, I have 4 as the correct count of the subject ID. So what I'll do, I'll take from this table, not from the teacher table, right? So let's start writing the code. So this we'll use it in our subquery. So select teacher ID, comma, round. Since we are doing a calculation of count of subject ID, as this column is called as CNT. Okay, and we'll use from. Now here we'll write our subquery. We want it from this table, not from the teacher table, right? So let's start writing from. Okay, from this, and we'll call this as, let's say, teacher subquery. You can write any name. Okay, teacher subquery. Now I'll have to group it also, right? Because I have to count it. Group by what? Teacher ID. Let's try to run code. It's accepted. That's good. But to see more test cases, I'll have to do the submit. Oh, nice. See, this also run. So this was the 23rd question of SQL 50 from LeetCode. And actually a really good question. The only thing to take or the key takeaway would be to write this subquery in this solution, that from which table I am taking, right? This table had duplicates which were not needed. So all I did was I took distinct values of this combination, teacher ID and subject ID from teacher, and I've given this as a name, because whenever we write like this a subquery, we have to name it. This has to be named. So, and it can be anything. I'm writing teacher subquery, and then I'm grouping it by teacher ID. So this was the 23rd question from SQL 50. I hope you are liking my solutions and everything. Please do like, share and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching my video. Have a nice day.